How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I break it, sorry.
I say,
When I call you in the name,
when a man come in there, he asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are three.
you told the message you're three.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
The message you want to give you what?
tea.
Distinguished colleagues, this is a two-faced issue.
Yeah.
This is a critical issue in this country, and we must stand up and speak the truth. Because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already tell me print. But before you print, come up to me. There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed.
The essence of this exercise, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
The man say carry to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the fool make you now carry now so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
Yeah, the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are two now.
In a Jeep.
In a G. Then there are two.
A big Jeep.
Yeah.
That wins.
Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like you can here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here, I'll free? Can I say when I move from here, I'll free? You said one talk again. I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, boy? Double in the question. Hi, land looking. Hi, looking. Hi, looking. Then you want force and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think he's explained to me that you come to get fair. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not fair.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking you too much question. Hey, there's explain things. Say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go now.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say Ali, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take time to
explain.
Get very hard to go see to the main store.
Oh, so the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store.
Yeah. He said I'm join to go see to the web main store to they get money into the store. They will go take it from there. I said, my man, I only buy for the same lecture.
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, oh, my man, now the lecture been and call you back again.
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
It's different working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say
when they call you in the name now.
When they call me in the name.
Yeah.
he asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the man, say, you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the
The man said, you want to give you what?
tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink.
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of full bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food man give you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
Yeah, the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
In the Jeep. Then there are 2.
A big Jeep.
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all is that.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like can here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here, I'll free? Can I say when I move from here, I'll free? You said one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, not looking, hi, you looking, hi, looking. Then you want force another more word there again. Why not be looking to the talk? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get fair. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
For me, I'll not there.
The process will be taken care of. The process will. Senator Sacho said you are the only senator in Colorado County. You are the only senator we have in this Colorado County. A senator who cares about his people. A senator who is concerned about his people. A senator who knows the local government structure of this county. A senator who knows the rural communities. Yes. You are the only senator of Muslim. Show you that these bosses that are giving us will never be.
But in the bush, it wasn't because the way she was taking care of me, it was not to myself the fashion. So I told her that she must send me to my people. I have she sent me back in the village.
How old were you when it came for you from here?
Actually, to me, I was not know her.
You were small.
Yeah, I was small.
What they said to your mom that convinced her to let you go to Monrovia?
They tell my mom like I will be going to school. She will do all necessary things I need. She will do it for me. At last, she never do it. Me that they wanna encourage them me like the school business, but she didn't do it.
She didn't send you to school.
She not say where I said I don't even know what they call classroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are some of the work that you've been doing in the morning when you wake up in the morning? What do you do?
In the morning, I wake up. The first thing that they will be the first I face it before getting. I was in the bush at our area. It wasn't because the way she was taking care of me, it was not to myself the fashion. So I told her that she must send me to my people. I have she sent me back in the village.
How old were you when it came for you from here?
Actually, to me, I was not know her.
You were small.
Yeah, I was small.
What they said to your mom that convinced her to let you go to Monrovia?
They tell my mom like I will be going to school. She will do all necessary things I need. She will do it for me. At last, she never do it. Me that they wanna encourage them me like the school business, but she didn't do it.
She didn't send you to school.
She not say where I said I don't even know what they call classroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me what
Even loans go to IB Bank. I borrowed money more than 5 times. because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that
Some of the work that you've been doing in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, what do you do?
In the morning, I wake up. The first thing I obey will be the first I face it before getting outside to brush my teeth. I face a bathe, from there putting dirty dishes outside to wash it. From there, I bathe all her own children. When I finish with it, I say, oh, but money, I get bad on me. You're supposed to send me to school, my friend, and get me going. I get jelly blind going to be like that. It would be very shameful to me.
Right.
So you got to send me to school. Every blessing that she's sending me to school, I get rich. Every day I go into the classroom, I get sit down there. She can't do it. So like I sit down, look, I say, for them one, it will bring some kind of shit.
What were you selling?
I was selling water.
Cool water.
Yes. That water I was selling at the only they arrested me, they carried me to police station, and all they free me. Stay, she told the people that she was sending me to school.
What part of Monrovia you were selling the cool
I
water?
was living in Flowerstown.
Flower Town around, then you were selling on the main road.
Yeah.
even loans go to
How much money you brought home every day?
I used to be 6, so now 7, so now 8. When people say, oh, 1G, 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
I live loans go to IB Bank. I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by. I mean, the fact of the matter is that
the fact that prior to printing, it means you already tell me print. What? Before you print, come up to me.
I say, okay.
There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed. The essence of this exercise, excuse me, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
Welcome to Freedom Hub on Freedom FM 87.9. Welcome to the fascinating Friday edition of the Freedom Hub on Freedom 87.9. Stay put as we will be bringing you 2 segments of the program. First segment will be dealing with the trip of the president, giving our people a clue as to why the president traveled. Right, the second segment, we will be hosting in our cousin studio the institution responsible to protect the legacy of the president. That is the movement to protect Ambassador Weah's legacy. So in the second segment, we will be expecting the movement to protect Ambassador Weah's legacy, Mopawe, executive here. since they are responsible to protect the president's legacy, and that the president's legacy is now under threat. We thought there's a need, we bring them here to give us reason why the president's legacy should be protected. So they will be here drilling you through as to how the president went through, what he have achieved, and what he intends to do to move this country. So by 5 o'clock, we will be hosting Mupawa, the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia's legacy.
This country, and we must stand up and speak the truth, because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already telling me print, but before you print, come up to me. There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed.
The essence of this exercise, excuse me, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
So welcome, Labiro. Welcome to Freedom Hub on Freedom FM 87.9. My name is Junkies Morris, your regular Friday host of the Freedom Hub on 87.9 Freedom FM. So welcome back. Like we said, today's program will be focused on the president's trip, and the second segment will be the issue of the president's legacy. And there is a group named the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia's legacy, Mopawel, that is responsible, a pressure group responsible to protect the legacy of the president. I've been invited to come and give us reasons why the president's legacy should be protected and what the president have done in terms of building his legacy positively. So we will be expecting them by 5 o'clock. But the first segment will be drilling you through the president's trip, the 5-leg trip the president took in the interest of our country. First of all, we as Liberians, we have to do away with hate in our political setting. We have to do away with hate in our political setting. If it was Junkies Morris who was a president, he was not going to be sitting down here in Liberia, then money come to him, or opportunities come, investors come. Junkies Morris will need to go out there and look for support. So our people, most of them, they got the information. They know about the president's trip. They know what the president went for. But because of hate, not even politics, because politicians, even in the US, if the opponent does right, the next man will tap him on the back, now on the basis of oppositionism. For Liberia, the case is different. Our own is hate. Not politics, not opposition business, but hate. Because I got an itinerary as to the president's visit. Why would somebody think that the president will go to Qatar. The president will go to Qatar 1 month plus to the opening of the World Cup in Qatar. Why? What reason? What reason is that or debate portraying? What reason is that argument given to reasonable people? People who do reasonable judgment. What are you saying? What are you saying? The president will go to Qatar 1 month plus before the start of the World Cup on the basis of going to Qatar to see his son play. I think it's a bad way we are proceeding. It's a very bad precedent we are setting in this country. Because our Junkies Morris could become president tomorrow. And if my son have the opportunity to probably be a citizen of the United States, they pray that almost everybody in the country wants to go. Then citizens of Liberia, because they don't like me as president, their own brother with the same nationality, their own brother is given the opportunity to play outside there and showcase the talent, the immeasurable talents that this country has. All we did was to hate. All we did was to go against. In fact, to the extent that he made this country proud, to the extent that he placed this country back on the map in terms of footballing, to the extent that he reminded the entire world that Liberia is still around. Even though a George Weah came from Liberia and he was the only person you people know and recognized in the footballing sector, but there is another George Weah coming. The only Liberian that have scored in World Cup. Maybe there have been other Liberians who naturalized in other countries and been or going to the World Cup, but we didn't know. But as far as we are concerned, he's the first Liberian to go to the World Cup and even score there. That is a big boost for us as Liberians. Let me, before I get to the president's itinerary, let me demystify the issue of team. Team's performance. I'm talking about Timothy Weah. His performance brought Liberia under the spotlight in a positive direction. Here are some of the ingredients that are attached to his performance, his marvelous and immaculate performance during the week. The first thing, if an investor intends to invest, maybe he does not know Liberia, he wants to come to Africa, and he watched the World Cup, he sees a young man playing for the United States of America, the greatest nation on the face of the earth, and performing at that exemplary level. The first thing he will do, he will punch in that name, Timothy Weah. When he Googles Timothy Weah, there are a lot of things that will come and I will reflect him or direct him to Liberia. Some of those things are Timothy Weah. Google bring everything out. Timothy Weah was born in the United States, born onto the union of Mr. and Mr. Weah. And who is the Mr. Weah? Mr. Weah is the president of Liberia, former world best. Oh, then the investor will wait small. He will break. He will hold a phone and break. Because he know that he getting somewhere. Oh, but what is it really about this Weah family? Then he start going. He start going further to read. He start going further to read. Understanding all of the different achievements we have achieved in terms of governance, understanding the issue of free press, free speech, security, stability, peace, that is his nature, all of those things will be attached, and they are things that such investor who wants to come to Liberia will have a clue on, since he read on team and all of the information that came under team profile attached. We are attached Liberia. That investor, in fact, if that investor is a scouter, he's not maybe somebody to come and invest. Excuse me. He's not somebody to come and invest maybe in the manufacturing sector or our forestry or maybe the fishery. He could be somebody to come and invest in our football. He could be somebody to come and invest in our football. The fact that a George, we are the only man who became world best, who became European best from Africa, and he was not a European, and he's the only African who still retains such position in the world. That man will dig behind the continuity of Weah's talismanic performances on the footballing stage. So on that basis, he will do due diligence, but after reading whatsoever he read on Timothy, that even had attachment of Timothy's father, Timothy's mother, and all of those different things, understanding the state of Liberia right now, how stable, how peaceful Liberia is, and all of those different things, they are the ingredients. They are the ingredients that will be attached to an informed decision making by such investor. If he's coming to scout player, he will use Timothy as the person that convinces him. His conscience will be Timothy. His conscience will be convinced to come to Liberia based on Timothy's performance. Linking Timothy to his father as former world best, former European best, then he will come to himself as investor or scouter who's coming to invest in Liberia's football. He will come to himself and take a deep breath to understand what's going on with this family. Is it a real thing? Are they really related? Is it the Weah who became world best? Was it the same Weah that scored for the greatest nation on the face of the earth? So it will encourage investors in different ways, forms, and manner. So Liberians, let's love our own. Let's protect our own. I see Liberians all around the place supporting Senegal, supporting Ghana and other African countries that are in the World Cup. But your one brother that playing for the United States, nobody say you should go and support the United States when the United States is not your team. But a matter of fact, that our brother has such an opportunity, there's a need that we give him all of the moral support. That is our plea on this platform. That is our plea on this platform. Let's drop the hate and put before us those genuine issues that will transform this country. Tim by himself, by going at the World Cup, there are a lot of things. And I'm very sure that based on our orientation, the kid is afraid even to come here to invest. And he has that wherewithal to come and do it. But when he comes, no matter he's not in government, he's doing a business, they will still link him and attach him to governance and nepotism. So he's out there doing his own thing. He's not here suppressing other people, taking advantage of other people before they can have jobs, using his influence as president's son. He's there performing on the international stage for us Liberians. All we need to do is to give him tap on the back. His performance out there will bring a lot of things, a lot of benefits to this country. I can assure you, Liberians, take it or leave it. His performance out there, regardless of being an ANC person, LP, UP, or a CDC person, the young man is a model for many of our young people in this country. Many of them, they want to play the game. Many of them, they have passion for the game, but no discipline. No discipline. That's why they don't go anywhere. Many of them, no discipline. You see, Tim, When you see him, you see discipline in him. That's why he's succeeding. Stop the hate. Let's support him. Let's support him as our own. Let's support him as our brother. Let's support him as somebody who is bringing pride to us. We shouldn't hate him because his father is president. And a particular class in our country feel that they should be the only people at the echelon of power. So you Liberians, you won't follow them. You want them to do the same thing they did, for which we had unbroken 15 years of civil unrest, to buy into the hate and let it to grow. You breed it by yourself. It grow into the level that you will have no option but to be involved with violence, to be involved with acts and actions that will be threatening to the stability, the peace, and safety of the state. Because once you keep grudge for the president, when even the president is not offending you, there is no evidence to show that the president is offending you. The president is doing everything possible to meet up with his promises. And your focus should be, what did the president promise? What did he say he would do from this time to this time? What was those things that he said he would provide for us as Liberians as direct benefit to changing our lives? Those are the genuine and cardinal issues that we should hold the president feet to the fire for. Now, because you won't see him president, the only person you want to be president, only that person that will give you $5, send that person who can give you $5, the president. So it means that the country now working, the country is static, nothing happening, nobody here leading. Because the man who's ought to be giving you $5 is not president, you getting the $5. That's selfishness. So we got to be selfless toward the interest of national development. We have to do that. We have to do that. Once we do that, this country will transform. This country will transform. Why can't we focus those pertinent national issues? The rare nomadics, the things that will put bread on our table, the thing that will make sure that we have food on our table, those things that will change the country. Why we can't focus it? We can't focus hating Timothy Weah, who all he does is to promote Liberia. He does not even have the time to come and take from Liberia. He's only giving back to Liberia. What will it profit you, Liberians? Is that the way we want to go? Have we forgotten so soon? Do we intend to go back to the ugly days? No, those days are gone. Those days are gone. Let's put our eyes together, work together as Liberians, and forge this country ahead, and move this country ahead, and move this country forward. Stop the petty hate. As it relates to the president itinerary, for which many of our opposition brothers, who they will always now want to be reasonable in their judgment, continue to roam around the place and saying a lot of things, making misguided statements, not even understanding governance, not even knowing the essence of the president's trip, and just tie the president's trip to Qatar. Let me tell you, the president, when he left Liberia, he went to Morocco on a state visit. The president went to Morocco. He went to see one of the richest men in Africa, who is president now of Morocco, King Mohammed VI. This is somebody who can help this country. The president going to Morocco and meeting with King Mohammed VI. There are a lot of bilateral discussions that went on, or that can go on in such gathering. Why would you want to tie the president trip to Qatar? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to tie the president's trip to Qatar on the basis that his son was able to make us proud and go to the World Cup with the United States as starting player on the national team of the greatest nation on the face of the earth? Then you fighting it? I thought it could even serve as a conveyor belt to encouraging the US to open up to Liberians in terms of going to America, for which myself I won't go to. Open up to Liberians. Oh, but these guys, they got a lot of talent. But once we can have a kid from the place and performing like this, we can bring many of them. They will do more. They will do more. Those are different issues that are attached to the benefits that teams' performance bring to Liberia or will bring to Liberia. From Morocco, the president going on a bilateral discussion with the president of Morocco. You see that Qatar, you see that football match, you see he go watch football game. You say that the president will be moving from people's houses, from one house to another, mapping. You say the president will be doing census, that he will be taking people's names, that he will be the president, that he will be the head of leges. Come on, Liberians. Let us not go that route, Liberians. The president left from Morocco. The president attended COP27 in Egypt. Liberia was the first country, many of you don't know, Liberia was the first country in the world to sign deforestation law. So Liberia is not an ordinary country in terms of the variables as it relates climate change. Liberia plays a very major role in driving the climate. We have one of the largest rainforests here in the sub-region. So Liberia is not an ordinary country as it relates climate change. So the president's trip from Morocco to Egypt, if the Qatar again, there's no problem. You'll call and tell me what are they saying Qatar. And the president had to spend all of the time in Egypt because Egypt was where all of the world leaders gathered, all of the world leaders gathered to discuss how to shape the climate. So besides such discussion, the president will meet with Zelensky. Comrade Zelensky will give you all of our moral support. The people of Liberia support you. In fact, on a daily basis, there are prayers in churches, in mosques, making sure that we pray for this place to be salvaged by God Almighty. So Zelensky, comrade, we in prayer with you. But there's a need. You have a link to our country. At least to create that bilateral relations. It could accrue other benefits economically to this country. Because there are a lot of investors in Ukraine. If Ukraine opens an embassy or a consulate, through such consulate, those investors will have contact with Liberia and they will start discussing with influential people who are in the relevant authority as it relates investment opportunities and concessions. The president could discuss with Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey. Obo, I need some manufacturing or instrument in my country. You people are a very huge industrial country. There's a need that you give me moral support in my country, bro. They're speaking as president to president. Those are some of the benefits as it relates to the president traveling. The president did not travel to go to nightclub. They get plenty nightclub in Liberia. Plenty nightclub. So when a nightclub the president just going to go to Exeter. He traveled to bring benefit back to you Liberians. Don't allow them fool you and just play politics. In fact, otherwise I'm telling you, I want to believe many of you didn't even know. They just tie his trip to Qatar to link him with his son so that they will play on you, Yeah, his son play for Liberia, his son go play for America. They see America, they themselves are citizens of. They see America, they themselves are citizens of. That the America, they discouraging you and saying a lot of things. From Egypt, the president left for France. Hello? From Egypt, the president left for France. In France, there was immediate and fast-track benefit that came to Liberia. An MOU was signed between the government of France and the Republic of Liberia, giving Liberia millions of dollars to allow Liberians to go and study in France. Scholarship. Hey God, Liberians, that one too will not benefit us. That one at Qatar. The Cummings is saying, the Boaka is saying, the Qatar. And there were a lot of closed door discussion that went on between Macron and his idol, because he said we are his idol. Somebody who he admired long ago. So he's an ally to we are. If the president miss him, there will be a lot of positive discussions. So mind you, because of COVID-19, the issue of international connection, meeting with your bilateral and multilateral partners had been very difficult because of COVID-19. Now things have already opened up. Those are things that even delay some of the president projects. You are aware when the president went to France before, he got more than 10 million euro on a single visit as grant. Now money for all to pay back. So why are we doing this to our country? Why are we painting our country in such a demeaning form and manner? The president going to Qatar from France. The president is the only African to become world best. He remains the only African that stood from the people that European best. So I know why when you're fighting now, you're already in history. So that long time you're supposed to fight it. You already passed. You can't do nothing about it. He's the singular greatest politician that this country have ever seen. What he says is what he does. You can't tell the president's travel that should bring huge benefit to the country. You can't tie it to one Qatar football match. The man was invited officially as an ex-official on the FIFA board. He's not an ordinary person. As it relates to FIFA, he didn't go there as an ordinary person or just one head of state going to grace the ceremony. He went there as a veteran. The people who control the FIFA, he went there as somebody who is a major stakeholder within the realms of FIFA. So the president didn't go to Qatar because he wanted to see team playing. So the ultimately were playing for PSG or the other teams. Why the president not leave the country and go sit down on the stadium and just be looking at Timothy now? Or why the president will not remain in Qatar until Timothy finish playing before he come to Liberia? You don't learn loud to hear my people. We come open the lands to hear what you get to see. You don't mind exhibiting hate against their own country, including their brothers. Politics had never been like that. Politics had never been like that. Even the Ellen, she didn't even play such politics. You guys are too hateful. You are too hateful. It's wrong. The young generation, the kids that are coming up, what are they learning? They will be the leaders tomorrow. What are they learning? For you to be fighting to bring down your own country? Is that what you're telling them to do in the future as leaders of this country? If they are not in position, then they bring their country down. When they're in a position, then everything well, everything okay. The country moving smooth. Amen. Come up to me. In the words of Honorable Dixon Sibu, come up to me. For you to use the president's trip, the far leg trip, to many countries soliciting assistance on behalf of our country, representing our country on a high diplomatic level, instead of running with such propaganda, instead of running with such thing, promoting your country, promoting the image of your country, so you can keep sitting there and saying no job, no investment. Don't make investors scared. Don't scare investors away. Don't make them afraid to come and invest here. Your actions and inactions determine as to whether investor will come to Liberia or not. Because when they come to Liberia, you, the citizens, they will have to deal with you. You, the citizens, they will have to work with you. So the government will provide them protection, but at the same time, the biggest security that they need, you, the people. Without you, there will be no way they will function. So everything the president doing is in your interest. He didn't just go to Qatar to go watch Timothy playing here. You don't see Timothy? He discipline. The president, we hasn't even, he ain't even thinking about that man again, because already his discipline had already a overdose. He ain't thinking about him again. He thinking about him again. Now us, let's think about ourselves for our lives to get better. And it starts with discipline. It starts with discipline. Let's think about ourselves for our lives to get better. Let us not envy people who are successful, because they are not responsible for us not being successful. Nobody besides your parents responsible for your backwardness. No, nobody. So the issue of our personal feeling, the president will be bringing red to our hall. Timothy, we have come from France, or he come from America and be giving all red and giving all fafara. And I will think about, then it means that what I'm saying is a fact that you people are exhibiting hate. And it shouldn't be. You have to change it around. You have to change it around. Let's make this place a better place. Let's come together, work together, and move our country and live peacefully, and live in harmony, and live with oneness. Look, I'll give you an example before we go to the lines. Even though they are a negative factor as it relates to world peace, but an example is North Korea in terms of how a nation comes together to develop. Even though they are a threat to world peace, they are negatively proceeding. The young man there, he had become recalcitrant and non-compliant, so we know about that. He's not proceeding in a rightful direction. But the reason he's doing those things, because he has the support of his people. Because he has the support of his people. That's why you see him acting frisky on Syria, minor country, like America. Because his people support him. So America will not want to go in there to go be killing innocent people. He's the main person that is the target. Because he's leading a country. But his people, with all of that, based on the propaganda that just permeates in our whole North Korea, the entire country, they rally their support around Kim Jong-un. Because of that, he's doing big things. He's developing big weapons, measuring arms with the United States in terms of weaponry, which is negative because he's a threat to world peace. But the point and the logic I want you to get is love for country, togetherness, nationalism, patriotism, support to your leader. Support your leader. Support your leader. Gather and support your leader. It is the best thing to do. Because if the leader fails, the entire country fails. Thank you for joining us. This is Freedom Hub on Freedom FM 87.9. Your regular Friday presenter, Junkies Morris. We take our break quickly, then we take calls.
I'm going right. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
And the man say one for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he said, clean the car. Then they are two now.
In the Jeep.
In a Jeep. Then they are two.
A big Jeep.
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG. Photo G.
Photo G.
Yeah.
So 0770 104 104 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 0770 297016. And for the diaspora only, I mean the diaspora exclusively, the diaspora, plus 231 886 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. Plus 231 886 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. We take our first caller on this line. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Tommy F. Williams, and I joined from Federal Street in Go.
Welcome. Have your say.
Okay. I want to thank you for the platform this afternoon. You see, it is good to rally support everyone, a leader that is proceeding in the right manner and form. You see, for the example that you just made, he has the support. He has the support of his people.
Mm-hmm.
People, they are being misled. Reason being, if anything spark up, because they don't know, right? But because
no, listen now. Listen now. Yes, the analogy. Listen. Yeah, listen now. Yes, the analogy. The analogy is the realization from the support to your leader. That's just the point. That's why I even made the disclaimer that they are proceeding in error. They are not doing the right thing. But because of togetherness, that's why even the U.S. is very meticulous in terms of going in. That's the point. So the point is, you are rallying support behind the leader, and there are a lot of things that they are developing. So it is because of the support that they put behind the leader with all of the sanctions.
That the leader support the leader is good, right? But what the leader is not proceeding in the right on
and that's why I use the case of North Korea, because the leader is not proceeding in the rightful direction. But the man who is proceeding in the rightful direction, you are refusing to rally your support around him. That's the point. That's the point. So we'll leave you and take this caller. Welcome to the platform. You're near. Where are you calling us from? Welcome.
Yeah.
Hello? This caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Younger G.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That credit you go to the opposition. That means our country is stable. They should be proud of that. But I don't know why they are making issue on it. The president is still away. That will require healing. That's not to come.
That's the point. That's the point.
That will require his letter to come because the country is stable.
That's the point.
The president can go out of the country for 2 or 3 weeks without disturbance.
Thank you.
They should be thankful for that.
Yes. So it means even though the opposition, they also have tap on the back, they also have credit for keeping the place peaceful, because as opposition, it is a duty also to keep the place peaceful. And that's what they are doing, and we should give them credit for that. So it is something that, like you said, they should be glad of. Welcome to the platform. Where are you joining us from? You are low.
check my joint Hotel Africa.
Go ahead.
You said it all, brother. What is that? Oh, what is that? It's true. With the Liberian, we just get out time of thinking. Your president trying to do well just is out there, getting your country out. Other people, president, will saw chancellor, someone in Kenya, the power leader, take arm, any own king, they loot it all. Then we have somebody is properly representing all. Carrying our flag that tomorrow will be able to get it close of it. We're not looking at it in that direction.
Oh, they're looking ahead. And we will be on this platform to make sure that we educate our people and make sure that their minds are free from hate and they focus the genuine issues, the promises the president made. Focus on those promises because it is what you expect from your leader. When he promised you what he promised you, he go by such promise. Then
you went to your leader, but you don't go. You start doing social media things, giving your country back.
How do you expect investors to come? How do you expect investors to come? So thank you. We'll leave you there and take this other caller. Welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you joining us from?
I'm calling from Sunday County.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my contribution today, particular forum you own is that the Liberian position, they just bring hatred. They're not even politics. They're not even good for the country. They one man, they just behind. When went to the assembly period, the first said he was not somebody that would have qualified to advocate for the country.
Yeah.
Now that he has gone to advocate for the country, going around to negotiate what about the coming to give the country to come head. Then they come and talk of different things. We don't even know where they are heading, what to be like. So my advice today is that we should all be peaceful and wait for the men to see what you do for the country here.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you there and take this caller. Okay.
Not politics.
Thank you. We'll leave you and take this caller. Welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you joining us from?
Hello, my brother.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, this is my original for Chicken Factory, the personal friend.
Yeah, personal friend.
Yeah.
How do you say?
My brother, me know you. Yeah, your name.
My name is Junkies Morris.
Oh, okay, Junkie Morris.
Yeah.
How are you, my?
By God's grace.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you for your talking point. You said it all. You see, my brother, with Liberians, we are some kind of people. We can do something at the end of the day, then we start regretting that what we don't always do. People destroy their country in the tumor of eye, they keep back, we celebrated them, we get them power. But someone that can't say no, why our people should be suffering like that, I will go. King, this army, carry this enemy. Today, the person come to power, you say that the person your witchcraft.
Yeah.
When a person fighting for you, then you holding him down. When a person fighting for you, then you holding him down. When he fighting for you, holding him down for wicked, selfish attitude and behavior. Because while you want come to power, you want to be president. You don't want part you the same person that made part you to kind of help like Brentford, but who does he get to that? He wants steal their mind. He wants steal their act to come to power. Well, at the end of the day, they still like that they will start crying around here. Even a person that we are living here, you go see a son playing football. Who they ain't able to do it. They ain't able to do it when they were in power. Some of them, they brought their children. Their children were running all around in their country here.
Yeah.
Looting. And the end they got rich.
Yeah.
All of us. At the end of the day, they call us nonsense minority.
Yeah.
Today, President, we are children not coming to you. They're not eating your money. They're fighting for yourself.
Yeah.
Then you want to be an energy.
That hate.
Because like, you want power.
That hate, mama.
So one thing I want to say, our Liberian all money. Our market women. The people want to steal your heart. They want you fool. Because they say you hungry. They want you fool to carry you away. They see food they use. Today, they left some of them left their country with all LEC. Some of them left their country with all road. Their people get rich. That the same thing they come away to steal your mind. At the end of the day, they first kick you. Today, they brought rapists, they bring senator. The senator say he lied. At the end of the day, what they like, they like to big darkness. So, some local Liberian people, Liberian women, oh man, market women, the people coming back to see your mind.
Yep.
They won't say you suffering. Suffering when you there on say nothing woo woo. So there they say that you suffering. Suffering when you there on doing the war, doing the essay. Well, no food, some of our living rations, you are the first say that they will for you there. So you must be mindful, oh man.
Okay.
Market women.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You made my day. We'll leave you there and take this call on your knee. And where are you joining us from?
My brother, how are you?
By the grace of God, we are guarded.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I'm Lawrence Spencer. I'm in Johnsonville Township.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I follow your show and I want to disagree on a couple of things you raised. The thing is, Liberians have their right to disagree on some of what the president does. And for you to classify that hate, I think you are incorrect.
No, listen, Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer, I did not say Liberians in general.
No, but those who are speaking are Liberians, junkies. Those who are speaking are Liberians. We are not Guineans.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Here's the point. We are discussing the issue of civilized oppositionism. If you, Spencer, you are in a particular position and I want that position, my engagement with you should be constructive. That's the point. We are not saying Liberians all over the country. How many Liberians can on radio? How many Liberians can do social media things? So we are speaking of those persons who are going in a hateful manner in terms of engaging our national politics. We are not discussing Liberians who will make genuine criticism as it relates to maybe the censor, maybe people who are supposed to be responsible for the censor to be held smoothly. They not do the job. Those are genuine issues that Liberians raised. You can tell and say they're hateful. So I'm talking about those things that people did.
But Jogi,
Spencer,
right?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the bottom layer is that democracy call for these things. Disagreement and agreement.
We agree.
On some subject matter. The fact that you just commend the opposition that they are not causing chaos, and it also speaks to the fact that they should have their right to speak on some of these matters that they deem not necessary.
Spencer, what was not necessary? The president traveled. The president went on a far leg.
The opposition saying the speech of the president is too low.
Spencer, don't speak the man. Spencer, hello.
I'm here, Georgie.
Spencer, I expect you to be above that, bro. You should understand that the president went on a far leg tour, a far leg trip, and every country the president went to, it was on purpose. Every country that was part of that itinerary, he went there on purpose, including the Qatar. In fact, he met the Emirates. So the president did not even go to Qatar just for football. So if you, Spencer, before you come in quickly, if you are an opposition and you know for a fact that the president went to do the Liberian people business, but since you think that many persons are not inclined to the politics that you preach, so you use Qatar. Since the president's son going to Qatar, you just tie his trip to Qatar, forgetting about all of the dividends that the trip brings to this country.
So let me ask you now, right? So I think there's some political pundits, the people you're referring to are saying that was it not necessary that, especially looking at some of the prevailing classes in the country, the census issue, your voter registration, we are told you should have been starting on a safe station that I, in my opinion, see that to be
that one you are trending on different part, but the issue of division of labor, it has to exist.
Let me ask you
so the president, you know, it can be ubiquitous. The president can be here and be in Banafe and be in Merida.
John Kinzo,
yeah.
The pundits are saying, don't you think it's necessary that president sends representation to somebody in manner somebody that the president should be before.
Spencer, all the things I say, you stay now. They seem to be talking about hate. All of what I just explained. Talking about the president moving from this country to this country. Meeting with
Man, that's how we see it.
yeah, then, no. You're not being fair. You're not being fair. I'm keeping you on the line based on tolerance. You're not being fair because the fact that you know why the president left and you say the president is supposed to send people on sub function. The man left even for COP27. Who even sent that? The EPA managing director?
No, we are not saying all of those functions, right? The president will send some of these functions and looking at the prevailing classes in the country and return right back and send representation to the rest. Some of these summits joining the other major summit that our president.
I disagree with you, man. I disagree, Spencer. We'll leave you and take this caller. Welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you joining us from? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Welcome. Your name?
This is Brother Solomon James, to join you from Broadview, here to be precise.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I want to take this time to appreciate you for your effort and to explain to us in duty. You know, for me, I always go against people that want to hold me responsible for what I am saying, because what I'm saying doesn't automatically mean that you should change as once. You can take your own time and look what I'm telling you to see in the land. For me, the president, they say he even go for 6-7 money other countries. The president, we agree, but he has his own private life. He has his own thing to do as an individual, going to Qatar to go and witness football game. Myself, as an ordinary Liberian, if I have that immunity, I can go. That social life, it means nothing. But my only problem with you on the platform, I can tell Liberians for free, even in stupidity, we are having to win billions of dollars in America. Liberia stands to benefit nothing. There are series here. And the reason why I say so is very simple. We stands to benefit nothing. Not only because of the name, oh yeah, he's from Liberia. We agree.
Yeah, we stand to benefit nothing. What's the point?
Yeah, we stand to benefit nothing. Reading it, you know, America to be one of the president countries that hit Liberia when it comes to.
Man, that's a different issue. We'll leave you and take this call.
So, I mean.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
My early calling from looking down.
Go ahead.
So, the man, the young men are talking. That's also hitting me. Because I had to call it another fellow or middle, the relative or they're not in the government. I want to be acting there for.
Yeah, the man say, Timothy. Yeah, the man say, Timothy busy. He get no impact, bro, not benefit.
What's about Ellen when she was in power when her granddaughter was graduating from high school? Then she went there. She don't wear America for the graduation.
No man, the hate will not suffice. We will fight them. We will fight them constructively.
He was invited. How about the other president? The president that was there. You know, the young, especially for the young men, they hit too much.
No, it's too much. It's too much.
They're getting old
before the time because you burden yourself with hate.
Yes.
You will compare yourself with Joe we are, or because you hear that Joe we are from the slums, so it means that your life will just change automatically. No, that had God signed. No.
Yeah. So they can tell all the local example when the opposition they should impeach the man. So what
Mama,
yeah.
You know how the book people can call that kind of statement?
No.
It's void ab initio. Meaning it had never been thought of. Nobody think about it before they even talk about expressing it. So Mama, don't worry about that.
Let's go sleep, man. Your young friends there. Let go sleep.
That's why we will continue to fight them constructively. The guys are very lazy. They are not even disciplined. They discipline, Mama. They will be in the community with BB brothers. They want to help the BB brother to go sweep, but they want the BB brother to give them free $5. If discipline people and just everything here around. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. We'll leave you and take this caller. Your name and where are you joining us from? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, brother. Good evening. How are you?
By His grace, I'm guarded.
Yeah, good to hear that. Good to know. I'm Jackson Bobby Biela calling from Upper Kawa, St. Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually listened to your deliberation, and everything you say is factual. The fact of the matter that we Liberians we are our own problem.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I noticed in this country, we love bad people. We pay bad people good.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you find most of the bad people who cause chaos for this country are in better position, and we the people that the less fortunate people that will feel the fruit from their ways are suffering.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is that because of hate, you won't believe, my brother, because of hate, the same hate of George, I was recently given notice from where I was living. You would not believe that. And they are not doing it to the president or our president. This is the president that has heart for this country. The man has the mind to develop this country. But because Liberian people do not believe that he's not competent to rule this country, and beyond the imagination, he's doing better than what they wish he would not done. So, they will not accept it, but at the end of the day, they will begin to realize that George will have brought changes and difference in Liberia. The fact remains, even because of the hate of George, the people have gone, they're causing chaos and giving fake information to the international world.
Mm-hmm.
How do you expect investors to come here?
Mm-hmm.
When you have all the negative things to say against your
Just
country?
for one man that you don't want to see.
Just for one man, you go, you create fake video. You're going out there advocating for sanctions.
Yes.
We
does that?
Liberian and less fortunate people, we're not condescending to the fact, or we are not sensitive enough to know the tricks of the politicians. Because the fact remains that even if you advocate for sanctions, does this sanction will affect the less fortunate people, or they will affect President Weah? It cannot affect President Minister Mackay, Samuel Tuel, the minister of the old representative.
No.
But it affects the less fortunate people.
Sure.
So there's the mistakes we made, and we keep allowing the hate opposition to manipulate our mind against the good ones.
We're just keeping ourselves in that vicious cycle.
Thank you. The thing remains that because our problem in this country is laziness.
Mm-hmm.
Liberians are lazy, they don't want to do nothing for themselves, but they expect government to do everything for them.
Yeah.
Which is not possible.
No way.
Even a great United States, which is developed today, the government cannot do everything for everybody.
No.
The thing is that we should understand that we have a better president, a good president who has love for this country, have developing a country honor no extension for international community,
mm-hmm.
but a low income for taxpayer money is take care of development that is beyond the imagination of Liberia.
Yes.
I thank you so much for one thing I want to make us to understand as Liberians.
Okay.
We should not sit there and allow people to create hate for one another.
Yes.
We will make fool of ourselves, and we can actually realize what we are heading to.
Mm-hmm.
Say, for example, when the people came all around here, when they said, Honorable Dion, what's it like? It was to achieve everything just moving the string of out when you get in the house.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
When are we heading? What are they seeing for themselves? They were disappointed because what they expected, they did not see. What more can they see? The opposition, they can't form of organization or coalition that they cannot even control
Today is intata.
Do you think you put the country in
the hand of the country? They will be killing one another.
Because they are incompetent.
Yes, they are incompetent and improficient. They are just hateful gang.
That's it.
Thank you.
The country. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you for making
it so much for the time.
Thank you. We'll leave you and take this call off. Welcome to the platform. Your name and where are you joining us from? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Welcome.
Okay. My name is Thomas Singh, and I'm calling from Robinson, Ghana.
You are second to the last caller. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for the topic on the discussion. The issue of Liberian, going against, I believe, it is politics. I didn't understand that to be total hate. But one good thing we should understand for you who are, on the station, on the radio, be able to promote but not criticizing, because you need to do something to convince people.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, my brother, John King. This is David King.
Yeah, David King, you are our last caller. Go ahead, make your point.
John King, let me commend you first for the enlightenment that you bring to our people. I just said this to somebody today, and the person was saying the president left the country and went for safari. I said, you know what? You didn't say this thing all by yourself. You are copying this thing from your political leader because that's how he feels. This old man, I don't know whether he even thinks positive about himself or the country. Because if he had been thinking positive about himself, when President Weah saw him struggling on his sick bed, when they couldn't do it for Judy Bryant and Moses Zebla, they allowed them to die on a sick bed. President Weah took him out of the country and they placed paper for him to be resuscitated to come back, only to support Council of Patriots against President Weah.
Yeah.
That is to tell you how he's an ingrate.
Yeah, while he was sitting as vice president, he signed onto all the documents that brought the printing of such money. He pretended and used the ignorance of our people and joined hateful brothers for them to do what they did.
Exactly. And this is why I'm going to us. This brother had 17 unattended grievances. All right, and he documented things that he wanted to say to President Salih. He couldn't say it amounted to 17. And that is to tell you that this brother had nothing called leadership ability.
Yeah.
I want to say this. President Salih left this country for 3 months without informing the Liberian people that she was sick. At some point in time, we heard she died. Later, she resurfaced.
Yeah.
Nobody had problem with it. Her granddaughter was graduating. She went to the state for 3 weeks. Nobody had anything. She took her grandson from Texas and brought here as an oil expert, somebody who was in laundry and took our money and spent it on him. DC United Party never saw it as an issue. Today, President Weah is lobbying for this country. Going to Tanja, we got $50 million for the Hungarian. All right, we got 20 scholarship for Liberian students.
Yeah,
so all of the great things that President Weah is doing for this trip, and even what is trending right now on social media, President Weah have been having a larger meeting with some business executives in Qatar that will bring serious investors to our country. That the young people that are sitting jobless, that they themselves have been jobless because of renting all kind of crap about this country. I put them in the kind of situation they find themselves in, and they try to.
And they don't even know. They just play around their own sources and damaging it.
And they're going to get something doing now, so that they can stop misleading the breed. Because this president, what they don't expect of him, they don't say military hospital, every will take place in the country. Then they lay one block, they are not seeing the second block. Who need to come back to congratulate the president? If he had done it, we will condemn it. That is shame. So, like people, you should be complacent with the fact that these people are not telling you anything substantive, but rather they are leading you into the dungeon of poverty and misrule. Continuously, you need to come to your senses. We are not saying you are out of your mind, but they try to take you out of your mind. So we want you to come back and have a soul reflection on this government. Look around you and see in the first 5 years of this government what they've been able to do heading to the 6th year of the completion of the first term of President Weah. What he's been able to do for our country to move forward, for you and myself left to be improved. That my county, Bon County, I can drive now from 5 East Junction to the stadium on a paved quota, which was never there for the 12 years that Malatali and Joe Bakale the country. So we want to say to our people, let us remain committed and support our president. Come 2023, let the president have another chance to lead this country to the higher height. Thank you, Justin, for putting me in the
That was David King, the purple defender. We take our break to usher in our guest.
So the man wanted for you to go Steve on the web post.
Yeah. He said, I'm joining to go Steve to the women's store to get money to the store that will go take it from there. I said, my man, I'm only back for the same lecture.
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man called me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now?
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go Steve?
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, oh, my man, I'll let you be I'll call you back again.
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
If you for working place, you come to the man?
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go Steve now?
No, I'm not go Steve. I go Steve. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say.
When they call you in the net now.
When the man call me in the net.
Yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the message you're 3?
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
the message you want to give you what tea?
Tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
The bread?
3 pieces of real bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside, my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food man give you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
And the man tell you say, want for you to go steal?
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep?
In the Jeep. Then they are 2.
A big Jeep?
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people that can come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, because I say when I move from here, I'll free. Because I say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again. I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking. Then you want force and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get paid. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not fair.
Nobody you get.
For me, I'm fair for Timothy to school. I'm fair. So that's why Mopawa is here, right? The movement to protect Ambassador Weah's legacy. Hello?
Yeah. Thank you.
Mr.
Yeah,
yes, you? Okay. We uncles. Welcome to Freedom Hub. Welcome to the platform. You are from the movement to protect Ambassador Weah's legacy, as I'm seeing here on my desk.
Yeah.
Which is Mopawa. So we quickly go to introduction, then we go into the matter.
From this side. By the way of introduction, my name is Henry Kobwe Dishiu. Serve as the National Vice Chair for Operation within the Movement to Protect Ambassador Weah's legacy, and also a founding member.
Next.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the Liberian people.
Can I use the mic? Just only to use mic. Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon and good afternoon to Liberian people. My name is Ansu Haidara Sharif, National Outreach for the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia Legacy, Mopawe.
The next.
Yeah, thank you. Let me take the time to say good afternoon to many listeners around our country. By the way of introductions, I'm Umaru M. Sila Jr., Financial Secretary for the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia Legacy, Mopawe. Thank you.
We go quickly into the matter. Yeah, why are you here? Is the president's legacy under threat?
No, it's nothing like threat. It's based upon the saying of people around that the president went out to Qatar. All those lot of oppositionists, a discussion. That's not the cause of the president legacy being in threat.
Okay.
So.
For sure, you know, our dynamic president, Ambassador George Manneh Weah, his legacy can never be under threat because we know what he can do and we know what he's doing for the Liberian people.
Okay.
Him being Qatar is success. I will return back to our nations.
Okay.
Our president being Qatar.
Okay.
So we are praying for him day and night, for him to see the light and bring it back to our nations.
So, what's your point when an opposition person will say the president went to Qatar and the president went to Miami? The president went there on his own trip. He just go there to enjoy himself and see his son play. What do you say about that? Don't you think it is a threat to the legacy of the president?
No. I don't think the president legacy in any threat. The president going up there to Qatar, anyone who will see that the president go to Mary Maid, I will see as a big joke.
Okay.
Those lies that are coming out to the public from the belly of the devil, those opposition who doesn't want to see any good from out of this country.
Okay.
The president have the records going out there, coming home. Anytime he return, he come with good information.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just come with information, it comes with development.
Okay.
It comes with those things that he go and get for the Liberian people.
Mm-hmm.
But the president going up there to Qatar, he was invited. He not just get to go out there because he said his son was a footballer. No, there were many footballers out there. The president, he got so many ways to watch his son play football. He can remember in Liberia and see his son live.
Okay.
Even the most standard way he wished to do. But the president was invited to this program. That's why he went there. He represented Liberia, and Liberia going to get those benefits that he went there for. In my mind, does he think that he going there to go bury me, to go lavish Liberian people money, and go look for money, to come back and make sure to deliver those promises that he made to Liberian people during this 2017 campaign. Make sure to take Liberian people out of poverty, and we will urge our people to remain calm, not to listen to lies from those opposition who doesn't have any fruit for this nation, who someone has led this country for over 40 years, 42 years they were in power.
Mm-hmm.
They are done nothing to able to change the life of the ordinary people. And the president is on the path of doing that. The records are there to show. His story can judge him for those places. That's the reason why we, for the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia Legacy, thought of works that the legacy of this president should not be tarnished by those people who out there who doesn't mean any good for this nation. So we have to come to this radio station today to rebut those information that coming out from this public, from those liars, those who want to see this nation to not go forward, those people who are being the very people being corrupt in this country all those years. So we are the members of the Movement to Protect Ambassador Wia Legacy. We will let to tell the public that we remain strong, we remain commitment, we remain focused to our plan to protecting the legacy of the president.
Okay.
The president has done much for this country.
Okay.
And any meaningful Liberian can attest to that.
Okay.
So thank you.
Mopawe, protecting the legacy of the president. Mr. Sharif, you as the outreach, what had been your role in making sure that your institution cut across the country? Because when you're talking about the legacy of the president, I think In fact, it is even outside, right? Besides Liberia, right? Everything the president did in live, everything, right?
Everything the president did from the way back,
Okay.
from the soccer field up to now, his legacy we've been protecting, and up to now we stay on the same legacy.
So what's your take as it relates the next year's election?
Well, the next year election is a landslide for Mopawel, because we know we won't find anything difficult in this country to re-elect our dynamic president. This president, the things that he has done for us since Labra become Labra, we have not seen his come here as a president.
Wow.
Sure.
Wow.
Taking Corin to zinc rounds in
Exactly.
this country.
Oh, yes.
Making zinc
yes.
round to turn to concrete. In
Yes.
fact, some people call him zinc round medicines.
Exactly.
Huh?
exactly.
So the president, you just said something. There had been addendum to the names of the president.
Yeah.
So meaning zero medicine are added.
Zero medicine.
Go ahead.
Also call him Barrow.
Barrow medicine, darkness medicine, zero medicine.
Zero medicine. All medicine.
This president is dynamic. This man, well, we decide to protect his legacy until he resigned from national politics. I will always protect his legacy.
Okay.
Because I have not seen his kind in the republic.
All right.
From Joseph Jingin Roberts up to his time.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that he has done in his first term, no other president has ever done it for us.
Sure.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, for those reasons, we can just let him go, because after him, who next? We are not seeing no tangible that can replace this president.
What?
For now.
Even he live with me and Sue Kobake Sharif.
Exactly.
Today, this president, after his second term, we should still go back to him to continue as far as he can stop. Say, oh my man, you know why?
Also, my man, you that means the man wants the constitution to be amended because he's saying he are not seeing the president's kind.
I'm not seeing his kind. His kind height. Do you know what it means for you to be a president? People are passing here and they're saying different kinds of things for your name.
Mm-hmm.
And other people are insulting you day and night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can see nobody going after those
Mm-hmm.
people. He is too kind. He is the kind of president we need in Liberia here. So when we discussing how many presidents?
25. We have James Kevin Smith.
Okay, 25 presidents. He is the best. He is the best in Liberia.
Wow.
In our history.
Wow.
So
wow.
For his legacy, we're going to protect his legacy from the soccer field up to the presidency, and even when he leaves the presidency,
wow,
his legacy will be continued.
Okay. Mr. Operations?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, like the vice chair for Outreach said, Mr. Ansu Sharif, Mr. Dishi, what contribution Mopawel intends to make toward the president's re-election?
Mr. Morris, I must commend you for such saying. For our contribution is 100.
That means it's unbending.
It's 100. But there's some little hitches that I believe that as
you care to drill us through.
Exactly. That's why
since radio is time, quickly do that for us.
Okay. Serving as the national operation man for this institution, there has been some difficulties at the way.
Okay.
Yeah, because for the president, since this institution was founded, we has not been 100% lucky to have a sitting with this president. but then having the opportunity
the man's legacy you are protecting,
in which I shouldn't lie to you.
You have not met him yet.
We, as an institution, has not sat with him before for him to know. But I believe that.
So what's the problem?
Where I see it as the barricade.
Oh, there's a barricade around the president.
Yes, exactly. Because, yeah, Mr. Barry. Because we are trying in our weak way, and we will not stop until that time shall come, because we knows that God who be God that we are serving, that time was reached. We have been pushing, we have been advocating, we have been rating a lot of stakeholders. Many of them feel that because it's not the legacy, so they trash many of the communications that can be offered to them. But let me firstly, I will not say all, because I'm not including 100% of stakeholders. But I must 100% comment from our mother who is serving as the Inspector General, Madam Noah Red. No, the Inspector General Josephine Davis. I must commend her. I must commend Honorable Jefferson Tamakochi, and also commend.
You're talking about the new Secretary General of the CDC?
Exactly.
Okay.
Honorable Tama Jefferson Kochi, the youth controller.
Yeah.
Because I grant him as the youth controller in this nation.
Okay.
And also Madam Cecilia Coffee Brown, our mother.
Okay.
We must commend her from the National Housing Authority.
Quickly, that you mentioned that name. Happy birthday to you, Mama.
Okay,
this
so likewise,
this program is dedicated to you, Manacilia Coffee Brown.
But Power also
one of the
good greetings to her.
One of the good-hearted official of government. Happy birthday, Mama.
Those are the people, few hands full of people, also from the Ministry of Finance, Honorable Justin Kowe. Those are at least people, when you go to them.
Oh, but these are strategic or people that you've engaged.
Yeah, because.
So then why are you still not having the time to meet with the president?
That opportunity has not yet been groomed to.
Okay.
It has not been groomed to. But we are pushing it still.
Okay.
We are pushing it.
Okay.
Because we can see that even we certificated many people in this government.
Okay. Who are those?
Oh, if you but we are also certificated the party chairman, which is the Honorable Moluba K. Molu.
He was re-elected.
Yes, as the party chairman.
Okay.
Also, the Deputy Director General from the LACRA, Honorable Musa Kone.
Okay.
Many of them, even our father, Jesse Kowe, we also certificated him.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the days.
Okay.
And we pray for our next anniversary coming. We'll have many more listings to come. But the problem here is, if we can have at least.
So have you certificated Freedom FM? So why you will be meeting with a certificate?
No, not yet. But that's something that's in the pipeline. That's something that's in the pipeline, because we must really commend the Freedom FM, our father, Ziba1, for his tireless effort within this country.
Yes, okay.
So the certification will be done before our anniversary time, because it's the only time that we can have to carry on such offer.
Okay.
So let's be frank. If we can only have at least about 75 to 65% of government officials to render assistance to this institution. This institution is a noble institution. It's a model institution. It's a model, the Englishman call it, the civil society grouping, right?
Okay, so you mean it is the model of the civil society grouping?
Exactly.
In support of the government.
If you wish to go check it up, you can check it up.
Okay.
It's the model because we are legitimate.
Okay.
We are legitimate.
And what gives you legitimacy?
I have article of incorporation in my possession.
Oh.
we pay this we pay to the business revenue. Everything you think about being legitimate.
So you're paying taxes to government.
Exactly.
Are you protecting the president's legacy?
Oh no, we are not
paying, and you're paying taxes to government.
Exactly.
And you are not even seeing the president.
We pray that we meet the president one of these days to come.
Yeah, so 2023, we go across 2023, then we go to the lines and call it a day.
2023, let me just say this boldly to the nation. It's a landslide victory for the president.
Meaning more power will do all in your power.
100%. 100% will work tirelessly to not allow us seeing this president going for a one-term leadership. No.
The man vehemently said no. Mr. Sharif.
Yeah.
2023.
2023 is a landslide. We got no issues. I know my people from Norfolk County.
Okay.
Grand Cheetah.
Okay.
Grand Paso. The 15 counties. We have members in all those counties.
Okay.
I and outreach have been going out and I talk to those people. In fact, the people we have out there, we don't have those people in Monrovia.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I believe that in Monrovia, we got control, 100% control over in Monrovia.
Okay. Okay.
The Southeastern, we got our men there, they're calling other people. We've been having a lot of meetings with other people.
Okay.
Because this president, we know one day we will meet him.
All right.
But behind the scene, we have to do our own work.
Okay.
This is why we funded this organization to protect his legacy.
Okay.
What are some of those people from the government angle who have been writing in? We have tried. We try to be the president, but here there's no way yet.
Okay.
But still, we will not give up.
Okay.
We will never and ever give up.
Okay.
We will support this president to the full years.
Okay.
Because we know what he's doing for we the Liberians is the best that we want in our nations.
Okay.
So we'll continue supporting him on that basis.
Okay. Mr. Sida, we take you, then we go to the lines.
Yeah, thank you.
The calls are already, the phones are bustling with calls.
Thank you. 2023 for me, I would say by fire, by force. President, we have much win.
What?
Fire by force. President, we have much win. Because
so where are you taking such optimism from?
Yeah, because he has done what he takes to be re-elected.
Okay.
Those promises that he made.
Okay.
He has met with those promises. He has met with 70% of his promises.
Okay.
We can see how he has performed in our economy in terms of controlling the U.S. rate on the market. We all saw where the government came from in 2018 when it took power. There was huge inflation in our country. But we have a final minister, Honorable Samuel T. Tuat, who was dead, working land with those committees that was set up by the president, and no problem have been resolved. And you can see for the past 4 years, we've been going with it.
Okay.
Our economy is stable, and our people are living free.
Okay.
We don't have any problem with one another. Even though we have some little political differences, we citizens will know there is some problem within our heart. And you understand? But those problems should not make us to go away from what we are built.
Okay.
We make president, we are going against in 2023. We don't make any good for us.
Okay.
So I'm asking all citizens of this country, what put our differences aside, put our angles aside. Let's see what the president is doing. Let's see the dream that he about to make come to reality. What Liberians have been going through. The president has done a lot. For me, seeing people from West Point, from Local Town, from Solid Wayne, people dare to criticize this president. I believe there's something wrong with some of these people. And they have been listening to so many lies. Because a president has done what any other president I've not done. He has done it.
Okay.
A president in terms of provide peace. Liberia will be a peaceful nation on the continents of Africa. In terms of fighting corruption, this president is always made sure to fight corruption, thing that he knows that he will not have any fruit for the nation. The president is doing his best.
Okay.
Liberian, we are asking every one of us, not put our differences aside. Not vote for the president, not give him a second chance. So at least that he will able to deliver 90% of the promises that he made to us as the people of the nation. Thank you.
Let's put our differences aside and support the president, because Mopawa believes he will make the change that we all yearning for. We take calls on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 0770 29 7016 and the diaspora, exclusively the diaspora. Plus 231 86 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104. We take our first caller. This caller.
Good evening, my brother Thinking, and good evening to the two young, distinct intellectuals, brilliant young men with passion. That is sitting in the studio there. Good evening to you guys, or comrades.
Yeah, good evening, good evening. Is this Poker Robert?
Thank you for that magnificent recognition.
The intellectual paragon.
Thank you. One of the things is, you are doing extremely well. I didn't even know that you have such a fascinating the show until today. I listened to your show. But let me say this to you, as my brother said, and I will get additional laughs to where they are said.
Poker Robbers.
Well, yeah. With additional laughs to where they are said. But let me tell you, Jimmy, there will be nobody on this song. I said nobody on this song can stop the overwhelming victory of the excellency President George Manneh Zekusi Usman, Bahabo Medicine, Zira Medicine. Today, our people are using Zira. They are letting body structure. Can you think the problem you didn't put on the structure seriously? You didn't put on President Wado add the structure of that will look up the unprecedented practice of President Weah. And just shop the capital and laugh, those egotistics, those
that's the word, egotistic.
Two people they are backward, they have nothing to offer the country. Nothing. On the President we are today, we are witnessing a gigantic market structure today. Our people can sell in, not selling in the mosque, not selling in the rain. For selling on a gigantic structure, comfortable structure. On the President we are today, our people are riding on a big road from Ghana to Sakapri. The people are saying they are going to President we are talking. He said, "What you can say? They are going to the horses unit. But President we are taking them from field round to a morning structure." But let me say this to you, or my two distinct intellectuals of Bella Isidu.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are not prepared. We are very optimistic and we are cognizant of President we are re-election. And there will be nothing, no spanners, fingers can stop the overwhelming victory of President we are. It's not resolved. The election here now is before you follow the city. And the President we are overwhelming victory and overwhelming appreciation of the working. And then what's all again that believe in the work of President we are, we mean tireless to make sure that President we are working people are getting. And we'll propagate it to the slum, to the ghetto, to the swamp, in the putness, in the ear, and we'll put it in our local Tanaplo. We'll put it on other countries.
Poker Robbers. Poker Robbers.
Yeah, so thank you. I'm very, very glad and very, very excited to see my $2 laying the basis. I mean, the uncountable 50. One person will be re-elected. And people knows about it. The people are very resolved about President we are working. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. We leave you and take this caller. Your name, where are you calling us from? By the grace of God, we are guarded.
Well, let me say thank you for the opportunity. My name is Eddie P. from Chikitu Member of the Respond and Defense Team.
Purple Defender, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just say, one good thing that I can tell you, you listen to the guys in studio. We all get the same message. We have to go all 2023 to see how President Weah can be re-elected. I agree with you strongly. But we can't sit down always on the radio and we see that we're so strong. We get our mind with that brain, but anybody can, if not other, we can see there. No. you and myself really have to work. Let me just give you 2 reasons that our for President we are. Maybe a plenty. Since the bureau of phone today go see Ralph Harvey, the type of work that's going on under my brother. If they feel what I go, that is not plus for Liberia. That's a plus. Today people used to stop yes, maybe do something today. But at the end of the day for what President we are saying hey, we're not happy again. So this model that President we are paying all their was it is time we all come together and see how President we can be re-elected. And also, do you think somebody that's not also destroy the opportunity and think that person can able to pay a fair was my people, let us fight. I know that is difficulty. Nobody say there is jealousy is not in the government. No, we are making it.
Okay, so we leave you and take this diaspora caller. Welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you calling us from? Hello.
Yeah, good evening to you guys.
By the grace of God, we are gathered. How are you? Your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm Samuel. I do join you from UAE.
Welcome.
Yeah, firstly, I want to tell you guys thank you for the show. And also thank you for the guys in studio there for that presentation.
Okay.
One thing, the reason I called to ask on the show here is because me, I know that the president already win the election. There is no call and pull.
Okay.
But I want to know if he still. I want to know if he still offering our children.
WASFI.
What? Come again.
I said I want to know if President Joey is still offering our children WASFI because someone told me that they are canceling.
You asking me, right? I'm not the spokesperson of the government, but that is false. The information the person gave you is false.
Okay.
That is that is one of the president's signature projects. He started that before becoming president, so don't allow them lie to you.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
Okay. Thank you. Leave you and take this caller. Welcome. Your name. Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, this is Emmanuel Richardson. I joined the conversation from Upper Carwell. And I would like to say hi to your 2 studio guests, and I would like to say thanks for the hard work. You know, the issue of president, we have re-election is the must. So we
three studio guests. Three. There are 3.
Okay.
We got Henry Dishil, we got Ansu Sharif, and we got Umaru Sila. 3 studio guests.
Gentlemen, sorry. Ha. All of you guys, thanks for the hard work. As I said, the re-election of President Weah is not a question, it's a must. The reason some of us desire to support President Weah, because this man has done a lot of things that, some of our Liberian people will not see with the physical eye. Now, we spent 12 years in Carwell. LDC passed over us. Today, we are sleeping on a stable current. Since President Weah took over, the whole LDC, the whole Carwell have been electrified. And people who spent 12 years and did not see current today, are seeing current. Some of them are complaining and saying this, but we want them to know that President Weah, what he has done in 4 to 5 years, no government had did what President Weah did in 5 years. No government. We can debate that and we can bring it to the fore. We can list a lot of things that this government has done with in a space of 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
So it gives more reason to support it. It gives more reason to talk to our people.
Okay.
And honestly, President Weah re-election is a must. Nothing can stop it. Thank you very much, bro.
Okay, we'll leave you and take this other caller. Welcome to the show. Your name.
This is Ma Sisi.
Welcome to the platform, Ma Sisi.
Thank you. The minister has your studio girl. How you doing, my papa? How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say 2 things to the Liberian people. Jogging more, I think one of the wasteness. The Liberian people can say President Weah is good, but hey, people are in power. And I want to be saying.
Yeah, that's true.
And I want to be saying so. 144 again.
Yeah.
President Weah doing that. He's doing that, but people are when we put in power, they put in a point. That's why the government President Weah is going. That's why a Moscow 12 years must show. People was in there trying to bluffing. We were there trying to find blood. But they have hope election. They were trying blood. They then go for 12 years. And they only do. I was saying that. Then they're going to go to some water. Who you for that? You were here 2 years. And then you were all car parking. He damn man walking. He's looking every on fire. Yeah, look. Then he then you go to EFN. Parking and cars yeah.
Okay. We'll leave you there, Masisi, because of time we will be there till our last caller. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Masisi.
All right.
Welcome to the platform. Your name, where are you joining us from?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my brother Chunky Morris.
Yeah, our last caller, quickly, 30 seconds.
Let me say good afternoon to your studio guys. But the thing you're not doing gender. It's so be gender. At least one female was to be a modern.
That you're right. And for what you are saying, there is a lady here, Favor Sisi, who is asking for the information and wanting to be a member of the institution. So I know before they leave, they will try to link.
No, Mr. Morris.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, by the way of information, my name is Morris Kumar. I'm the co-chair for Operation the National Response Defense Team.
Morris Kumar, 15 seconds, Bo, because of time. Quickly.
Thank you. Let me just commend you guys. You see, my brother, we are on the same boat and moving together. What I can say to these so-called, let's say, less minded people, we are discussing development.
Okay.
And we are discussing improvement of the Liberian people.
Okay.
We are not discussing the downfall of the Liberian people.
Okay.
Because anybody who don't want to see it, let's say
quickly.
See good.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody who don't want to see good, they will always like to see your downfall.
Okay.
But I will pray, I will ask God to give our president long life. He should live long. Then so maybe after the second term,
quickly,
he come back again, we can re-elect him again because the vacancy are insetting. Seriously.
Thank you. We go strictly to you, Mr. Sila.
Yeah.
Your parting comments.
Yeah, thank you. Good. I would like to say good again once again. Umaru M. Sila Jr., Financial Secretary for the Movement to Protect Ambassador Weah Legacy. I'm asking all Liberians, recently to vote for President Weah. President Weah has done so many things that we should vote for him. President Weah now above the building road from Vartan to St. Paul Bridge.
30 seconds.
Those are the things that you should vote for him for. President Weah built a road from Ganto to Seklepié.
Okay.
Those are the reasons that you are voting for him for. President Weah pay your children's school fee before they graduate from high school. They test again, go for the call wire. He pay for that money for the children. That one too, that the reason we'll vote for him for.
Okay.
The president do plenty things I'm vote for him for.
Okay.
So thank you, my people. You're listening to the message. You start listening to all the loud people talking about.
Oh, that's what does he style? The simple English. Yeah, Mr. Sharif.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, get close to the mic.
Thank you, Mr. Morris. You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Morris.
Okay.
My party comment to the Liberian people. My people are from Lofa County to be specific.
Okay.
My people from Salai District. You'll be ready because we are coming there. We are coming there with all the joy, with everything that we think we can do to re-elect this president. You'll re-elect him, yeah, because this man here take current to the whole city. Now we can see all over here and there in Monrovia. This man here, he is about road medicine. We need roads.
Okay.
This man here, he is someone that can face our country to the best of him. See, what I can say to the sport department.
10 seconds.
The fact that they are opening at the
PHP.
At the PHP. In fact, I will be the first person to practice on our park.
Wow.
I'm setting for it more than any other person.
When I finish with your project, you setting for it that?
Can you imagine if you see people are crying today in this country about life, fortunate people are crying here and there because we know how those kind of things.
Okay.
When the children leave from school, they don't have anywhere to go play. Now they will follow allow their friends to go to other places where they not belong to.
Okay.
And peer pressure will catch some of them. They interfere in other activities what they are not supposed to do.
Okay.
So for that reason, what the president are doing, a lot of our people, I think we're going to be okay in our nations because for the life fortunate people, but they are working towards them. Thank you very much, and we are here in line with the president.
Quickly, Mr. Dishu, and then we we call it a day.
Yeah.
We take our normal and regular weekend break.
Yes, thank you very much to all my Liberian people for listening to the sound of our voices.
Okay.
We urge everyone 2023 to go and vote for this president. But for me, let me say this clear without no fear. All of those that got those cakes on your table, we're acting that to say that you're once supposed to eat cake. You gotta be careful. Because if you only allow people to vote for only the president.
No,
but let me just speak up the truth.
No, but I Congo is president. Y'all be careful.
No, but seriously, because many people just acting that I was supposed to eat cake. The other fellas
Go ahead.
eat curry.
Go ahead.
So we are here working and we will continuously working for this president. Okay. But those that are with him, most especially the lawmaker range, who is going on the CDC ticket, we have to work together. We have to work together.
Okay.
We have to make sure this president win or receive your votes in your various district. So you need to work along with your district people to make them to vote for you.
Yeah, quickly, the lady that asked for your information, Favor CC.
No,
maybe you can give her a number. You can.
Yeah, Madam Sese, okay, then you can call on 0886 300 925. I said 0886 300 925.
Again.
0886 300 925.
Okay.
It's my personal number serving as a national operation, and I can hire you within this noble organization. Thank you. May God bless you all.
We call it a day there. That was the voices of young people who say they are very clear in supporting the president for success. And they were here, they are called the Movement to Protect Ambassador Weah's Legacy Mopawe. That's how we call it a day. We'll leave you and we'll be here on next Friday. But mind you, KOK and Alexas are here Mondays to Thursday. And I will be here next Friday, the day before my birthday. So the money gotta get the people the mobile money number so they can start so they can start filling the basket. We'll leave you and we'll say bye bye for the weekend.